Here is what matters. No single tool wins a fight. A combatant needs a complete suite of skills. Today, we build your mechanical library from the ground up. Guarding is much more than getting out of the way. It is the skill of keeping your body from harm while establishing a working foundation for all other skills. At Modern Combat Martial Arts, or MCMA, your journey begins here. In White Belt, you learn the 22 positions of guarding in complete isolation. You build spatial placement, soft tension, and slow velocity. Why start here? Because before you can strike, block, or grapple, you must understand how to control where a fight happens. Guarding gives you that control. It is not passive. It is the ability to calmly and deliberately manage the space around you, creating the circumstances to utilize other skills when you choose to. Master this first. Striking is the act of hitting or kicking an opponent, but the mechanics behind that act are anything but simple. At MCMA, we teach striking as the skill of delivering force with mechanical accuracy and from a position of balance. A strike that compromises your stability is a liability. A strike delivered with precision from a stable base creates a measurable advantage. In Yellow Belt, you begin acquiring the positions of striking while continuing to develop guarding actions. By Orange Belt, you are integrating striking actions and presentations into a complete mechanical framework. You learn to generate force efficiently, from the ground up, through a stable structure, to a specific target. That is the difference between a wild swing and a decisive strike. Blocking is the act of obstructing or jamming an opponent's strike or kick. It is the active skill of intercepting incoming force. Where guarding establishes positional control, blocking is a direct physical intervention in the moment of an attack. A properly executed block does not merely absorb force, it redirects it, creating an opening or disrupting the opponent's structure. At MCMA, blocking is developed as its own complete skill set, with positions, actions, and presentations. By Orange Belt, you complete the BSD cycle for blocking, giving you a full mechanical library of defensive responses. This is not about taking a hit. It is about redirecting momentum to your advantage. Parrying is the act of using a specific part of the body to redirect an opponent's strike or kick, often with the purpose of destabilizing their balance or creating a tactical opening. Where blocking is a firm deflection, parrying is a softer, more subtle redirection. A successful parry uses the opponent's own momentum against them, unbalancing them, or creating the precise opening needed for a counter. This skill requires sensitivity, timing, and spatial awareness. At MCMA, parrying is introduced in the Green Belt curriculum as part of the transition to intermediate skill development, where you begin applying mechanics against a partner. It is the art of using your opponent's force as your own weapon. Grappling is the act of controlling an opponent through holds, locks, and pins, often with the objective of neutralizing their ability to fight without necessarily causing injury. Grappling represents close-range control. It moves beyond striking and blocking to focus on securing holds, applying joint locks, and establishing dominant positions. The objective is often to neutralize an opponent's ability to fight without causing unnecessary injury. At MCMA, grappling is developed as a complete mechanical skill set beginning in Blue Belt. You learn the positions, actions, and presentations that form the foundation of control, preparing you for application in ISD. This is where you take command of the clinch. Throwing is the art of unbalancing an opponent and projecting them to the ground. A successful throw breaks the opponent's structure, enters their center of gravity, and executes a precise mechanical action that instantly changes the dynamics of a confrontation. Throwing is not about brute strength. It is the product of leverage, balance, and mechanical precision, a synthesis of positional awareness, timing, sensitivity, and control. At MCMA, throwing is developed in the Brown Belt curriculum. You complete the BSD cycle for throwing, building a full mechanical library of unbalancing actions that integrate with the 5 skills you have developed. It is the culmination of all your mechanical training. These 6 skills form your complete mechanical library. Build proficiency in each, and you will have options in any circumstance. Train them with purpose.